Thanks, Russ. We have to warn you about the video you're about to see. It is very disturbing. This is from the internet. It's a man doing what appears to be some sort of aerobic workout while swinging a baby from its arms. We don't know where this is from. The headline above the video says, "Super Baby Aerogymnastics with a 9-month-old baby boy." We have brought in a doctor this morning. Alton Barron is an orthopedic emergency room surgeon at Roosevelt Hospital here in New York City to talk about this. Doctor, good morning.
Good morning, Maggie.
There's a lot of talk, since this is from the internet, about whether this is real or not. We had a number of videotape analysts look at it yesterday. They believe that it is. What do you think?
I absolutely think it is real. I'm not an expert in that, but the movements are very natural. The father, as he's swinging the baby, the movements look very physiologic. And and of course, it would take, I think, perfect splicing to show a baby who's happy and walking and then starting to swing like that. It's just very dramatic and very upsetting.
It is so disturbing. Even though, I've watched it a couple of times, and the baby is actually smiling at the end of it, but that shouldn't mislead us to think that it is okay.
No, I mean, we all know that babies like to bounce. They like to have that sense of falling freely for short distances. These are very dramatic long distances, but the baby doesn't know better. I can assure you that if one false move and if there was any fracture that could occur or any dislocation, that the baby would not be smiling.
Tell me about the types of injuries that this could cause.
Well, this is sort of a in-between shaken baby and the battered child syndrome. Battered child is more about the fractures and dislocations that can occur, whereas shaken baby involves the neck and the head. The head is extremely larger in proportion, and that's a perfect example of that right there, the way the baby's head goes flopping back. Their neck muscles are not well developed. They can't support that overlarge head, and the brain has more water content, so it's softer and more susceptible to that dramatic acceleration and deceleration. And
it looks like it's a rag doll almost, the way he's swinging that baby.
It's very, very disturbing.
Obviously not to that extreme, but as parents, we always do some variation of this, whether it's holding, me holding my daughter's hand across the street and having her swing across. I know you've had an experience with your daughter.
I sure
have. What can we learn from this? Yeah,
well, I was swinging my daughter just like this. She was 5, and I felt that little click in her elbow. Now, this is what I treat, so I knew. Immediately, as I watched her face scrunch up and start to cry, I quickly reduced it and did the maneuver that we do in the emergency room, and she immediately stopped being upset, and she didn't know what had happened. But this is something that we can all do. This is just such a dramatic form. There's no place for this, ever. I mean, this looks like a guy giving a performance and using his baby as a prop.
Exactly right.